Good morning, church, and good morning, friends. It is Monday morning, meaning it's time for some Motivational Monday. My name is Christopher Donnell, the pastor at Urbana United Methodist Church, and we are so thankful that you're joining in with us this week as you start your week. And something I've been pondering lately is weakness and strength, and our strength in weakness. Paul says in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, he talks about boasting, celebrating his weakness, because in his weakness, Jesus is strong. And I was also going back to more scriptures that talk about strength, and I found Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 10, that talks about the joy of the Lord is our strength. And I think that's pretty countercultural, counterintuitive in our world where we think power looks like having strength. And the gospel and scripture tells us otherwise, that it's actually our weaknesses, and it's actually Jesus is who our strength is, the joy that we have in him, not how good we are or how polished or how efficient or how strong we are at what we do. It's actually about what he does through us. And it's actually pretty freeing if you think about it, that it's not how good you are or productive you are in the world or how strong you are. It's our reliance and allegiance to Jesus that gives us our strength. And that frees us up to just be us and allow Jesus to be him. We don't have to labor so hard that we have to earn his love or his grace or his strength. It is a free gift for us, for all those who abide in him and rest in him. And so as you go through this week, I would invite you to look and examine the areas where you're trying to be strong, where you're trying to hold it together, where you're trying to build what you think is the right thing, and then reflect if that aligns with the gospel. Is Jesus actually inviting you to be vulnerable, to be weak, so that he can be strong and shine through you? Are you celebrating your accomplishments, or are you celebrating your weaknesses that actually makes you need Jesus? So that's the invitation this week, friends, to be weak and expose ourselves as weak, but only to allow Christ to be strong in us. And that when we come to our moments where we are forgetting our calling, or we're not feeling like we're worthy, we would remember that the joy of the Lord is our strength. So I'd invite you to rest in that promise this week, knowing that he will shine through our weaknesses. Celebrate those this week. Have a great one.